So when it comes to purchasing a property, it's important to understand the difference between research and searching. And when it comes to research, if you spend 10 hours on the right research, you can more than 10x your return from a profitability perspective on your property. And one of the big things there is to understand the difference between searching and researching. And researching is understanding why and how this property is going to allow you to get to the next stage that you require. Now, time is precious, and at the end of the day, it takes the average Australian about 9 months to find the perfect property. And that exposes you to market risk, lending changes, and personal changes as well. Now, cycle timing is the main thing that you need to be concerned with. And there's a lot of debate about time in the market versus timing the market. And timing the market is very important. And a great example of that is if we go back to Perth in 2003 during the commodities boom. Between 2003 and 2013, the Perth market increased by 113%. Between 2001 and 2011, the Sydney market only increased by 44%. So this is why timing the market is so important when it comes to purchasing your property. Capital growth rates are another important factor when it comes to purchasing a property. Understanding what this property potentially is going to be worth in 10 or 20 years' time. You can get previous sales history on capital growth rates and comparable properties on yourpropertyinvestmentmag.com.au, Pricefinder, and even onthehouse.com.au. Rental income is the next thing. Rental income is going to help you hold this property for longer, and it helps the serviceability of the home loan. Previous rental listings can be found on house.ksou.cn and also yourpropertyinvestmentmag.com.au and SQM Research. Vacancy rates are another important area that you must look at when purchasing a property. Are you getting a constant stream of income? Can you increase the rental yield every year to make sure that you're getting more money in? Vacancy rates and population growth trends can be found on SQM Research and dsrdata.com.au. Employment drivers. Employment is what creates population growth. People will move to an area where they know they can get a job. Local infrastructure growth schemes can be found on local government websites and city council websites. Transport. Employment is very important, but making sure people can get to and from work is also very important. People are constantly sacrificing space for convenience. So you want to look at what existing and proposed local infrastructure for transport there is, and you can jump on your local government website for that information as well. Suburb demographics are very important. Understanding your tenant risk, the age, their income, the ethnicity, the marital and job status, education and NAPLAN scores. This information can be found on websites like microburbs.com.au, Census Quick Stats can be found from the Australian Bureau of Statistics, and you can also jump on NAPLAN's website. Now, the last thing here is all of these different sections are going to help us get what we like to call the effortless advantage, which is the uplift from thriving surroundings and new train lines, new roads that cut travel times, business parks, shopping precincts, multi-billion-dollar mixed-use urban renewal projects, and all of that information can be found on your local government website or your city council website. Most Australians are very time poor. The resources that we have as a property research company allow us to collate this information quickly, concisely, and thoroughly, and present it to our client in a way that's easy for them to understand and make a decision to move forward.